What's up everyone, True Blue here, and Smash Bros. Ultimate is about 5 years old. Holy shit, has it been that long? Wow, damn. Yee. Anyway, with around 82 individual and unique characters, give or take, this game is absolutely huge. That's not even including stages, items, spirits, oh god. Kirby has been programmed to copy the neutral B of every single one of those characters. That's crazy amount of work, and I highly respect the devs and all that. But I kind of want to reduce their workload, you know, make it a bit easier. I know the game finished basically all updates, DLC, so everything that requires a ton of work. So I would like to give my take and input now when they are done, because it's helpful. I'm going to take every single one of Kirby's specials and give them pre-existing copy abilities from Kirby's home series, like Fire, Ice, Yo-Yo, Mirror, you know. They're just going to replace the hat. The moves are going to work the same, but I'm just replacing the hat with something that exists. So it removes the making new assets for each guy. Easy, right? I will be excluding, you know, the Forgotten Land upgrades, you know, elemental weapons from Star Allies, fusions, 60 from 64 and all that. If you want to see a video where I go that in depth and should go through the list and be like, okay, Mega Man, his neutral B saw blade thing, yeah, that's upgraded cutter from Forgotten Land. If you want to see me go that in depth, I will gladly do a sequel video. Not gonna happen anytime soon. But if this video does well and you want to see it, comment down below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And just tell me your own thoughts on various parts of Smash Bros. Or Kirby. Why not? Let's have some fun with it. Okay, so let me explain how this is going to work before we jump into it. Fighters are going to be grouped based off the ability that they get from the Kirby games. So, while I'm not going to go individually and for every character explain it, I'm just going to say, hey, this hat matches that ability. I'm going to leave it at that, so it's nice and simple and it's easier for you all to understand. I will only be taking into account the move itself, not so much the character, how they're doing it, but certain properties of that move, like what kind of energy it is, or is it a physical attack, or whatever. I will be taking that into account, but not so much the character themselves. So, Meta Knight, you know, he has a sword. That don't mean it's going to be Sword Kirby. Anyway, this lovely background that I made will help. On to the video. So, this is going to be no real particular order, well, kind of, sort of. But I'm going to start with Kirby himself. So, Kirby doesn't get an ability when inhaled. But if he did, I would think it'd be copy from Kirby Superstar, because for all intents and purposes, that's just Kirby. Okay, for the real group ones, I'm going to be going in order from how many characters have them. So we're going to start off with, you know, single character gets this hat, 2, 3, etc., etc. So starting off, we have Animal from Squeak Squad. Yeah, it gets pretty deep. This one is going to go to Steve Alex Zombie Enderman, aka just Steve. It doesn't really match the building aspect, but I mean, it digs. You know, it does little digging thing Steve does. And, I don't know. It goes through dirt, so you could take, you know, to grab it or something. I don't know. You don't make it work. After that, we have Whip Kirby. And that incredible reach must mean the best character in this game, Min Min, everyone's favorite DLC character. Nothing against ARMS. The demo was fun. I haven't really played it, but not a fun character in Smash. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but I'll shit talk Min Min. Next up, we have Needle. You know, makes Kirby a little spiky boy. And, well, the only other spiky ball you can find is Piranha Plant's neutral special, Patooey. And while I love that move, there's nothing really that matches, so we're just gonna give it that and call it a day. On to the base roster characters, and we have Painter Kirby representing Inkling, and then Magic being Shulk. While Painter is self-explanatory, Magic goes to Shulk because in certain games it would give random stuff like buffs or abilities, and Shulk's bullshit Monado arts, you know, it applies, it applies. Spear may seem out of place on this list, but I don't know, it was either that or Cutter, and Cutter comes back, so Olimar, he's just gonna, you know, you swallow Olimar, you get a Spear now as your Pikmin. Close enough. Now we're just gonna rapid fire through some self-explanatory ones. Dr. Mario is Doctor, Ivysaur is Leaf, Squirtle is Water. Yes, the Pokemon are separated from Pokemon Trainer. And the last of the solos is Mirror for Zelda, because, you know, reflective mirror, like a diamond mirror. Moving on. Now for the duos, most of these would be single characters, but they have Echo Fighters attached. Like Isabel and Villager both being Bubble from Squeak Squad, which this is more property-based, you know, pocket, you take something, keep it with you. Bubble in Squeak Squad, you would use it and get like an item. So like, that's like the closest thing I could really find. It works. Beam Kirby goes to Rosalina and Luma. You know, you charge Beam, works like, you know, Luma charging up and just going at it. It also goes to Palutena. Palutena? Well, that's a word. She shoots balls of light and Beam is energy. Bomb goes to Duck Hunt because he has a grenade can thing. And it also goes to Snake because he literally throws a grenade. Cupid goes to the two Angel Boys, Pit and Pitu, or Edgy Pit as I like to call him. Then we have Tornado, which goes to Meta Knight and Incineroar. Both are little spinny moves, and Meta Knight literally is a tornado, and Incineroar wishes so badly that Darkest Lariat was just a tornado. Cook will go to Mr. Game & Watch and Pac-Man because they're both food moves, and honestly, I don't know how the hell you apply like other projectiles to those, so Cook it is. Our little Shinobi, aka Ninja Kirby, that goes to Greninja and Sheik. They're both ninjas, and their neutral bees are throwing shit. It works. One more little roundup. We got Wheel Kirby at Sonic and Jigglypuff. Ice Kirby goes to both Lucas and Ice Climbers because they freeze opponents. And Poison, which goes to Peach and Daisy. Not just because they're both toxic characters, but the Toads shoot poisonous spores, I believe. Onto the trios, starting with Hypernova. Well, this is kind of a gimmick, kind of an upgrade ability. It is still separate, and since Kirby's normal thing is Inhale, and that's not really an ability, this is separate. I count it. I'm gonna just, in quotes, count it, and we're gonna move on. So this is gonna be applied to King Dedede, Wario, and my personal favorite, Yoshi. You love to see it. You'll love to see it. Next up, we got ESP, which goes to Ness with no questions asked. Mewtwo, which honestly makes sense in Lucario because I'm not gonna sit and pretend I know what the hell Aura is. It's Spirit Energy or whatever. I don't know. It applies Goku. He has a Spirit Ball. I don't know, same shit. This one's a classic. Cutter goes to Mega Man with a Saw Blade and the Belmont, Simon and Richter, because axes, Cutter, it's, you know. For some more simple ones, we have Spark, which goes to Pikachu, Pichu, and Robin, because they're all electric attacks, and like the only ones, neutral B. Laser goes to Fox, Rob, and Kazuya, not the other member of Star Fox and Star Wolf, because theirs have other properties that I'll get into. From here on, the list, you know, that how many characters are applied to each ability, just going to increase exponentially. So for Archer, we have Link, and Byleth. Yeah, Sword looks like Link, but I mean, not a single one of his neutral beam moves is a sword, so I can't really put Sword on there now, can I? We're going to start going to the big boys now. For just generic projectiles that have no place, just no place to go, I just chucked Blaster from Forgotten Land on there. Just Gun Kirby. Gun Kirby, we're just putting that. And that is Diddy Kong, Bowser Jr., Bayonetta, King K. Rool, Joker, Banjo, and Sans! Sorry. Me Gunner. Me Gunner. Yep, just me Gunner. Unlike Spark Kirby, these moves are all electric based, but they stun, which is like a plasma thing. I don't know. Kirby games separated Spark and Plasma more in Star Ally, so I guess I had to count them separately. Whatever. Plasma Kirby, anyway, will go to Samus, Dark Samus, Falco, Zero Suit Samus, Wolf, Wii Fit, and Corrin. Someone stands out like a sore thumb in this group, and it's definitely Corrin, because, I mean, who really wanted Corrin in this game? I mean, like, everyone wanted Wii Fit, right? I remember Wii Fit being hype. Now for the fire! So, there are so many fire moves in this game, but the ones relegated to neutral B go to Mario, Luigi, Bowser, Charizard, Ridley, Hero, and Sephiroth. They're all fire moves. All of these are like a projectile. We're good. Time to go with the two biggest, both tied at 8 characters each. We have Fighter Kirby with DK, Captain Falcon, Ganondorf, Little Mac, Ryu, Ken, Terry, Matt from Wii Sports, aka me, Brawler. And if you have not realized it yet, I'm just kind of relegating the Miis to what they are, because going through each individual one is pretty dumb. And honestly, I don't really want to do that. So Whatever, no one plays these characters anyway. I'm kidding, I know a lot of people really love me Brawler and Sans, but who cares about Sword Fighter? Speaking of which, time for the last batch of characters, and it's Fire Emblem, aka Sword Kirby. We got Marth, Lucina, Ike, Chrom, Roy, Cloud, Pyra, and the not as good Mithra, also me Sword Fighter. No funny character for him, sadly, because literally no love for that character by anyone. Is that everyone? I think that's oh wait, hold. Sora, oh my god, I love Kingdom Hearts. So Sora, he's gonna rotate between Fire, Ice, and Spark, matching Fire, Thunder, Freeze. You know, he says it makes sense of Kirby swap because he basically switches magic. Did I do it? Is that everyone? I know this video is all over the place, but I am hoping that I got this in a relatively cohesive and short amount of time, because that was so much. I really wanted to explain a lot, and I tried my best to just keep it to myself, and hopefully it went pretty good. I hope you all enjoyed it. For one, yes, I am a hypocrite, and secondly, there isn't really much to say. You know, you're moving, you know, things from one game that do one thing to another, and on all honesty, a lot of these moves have no correlation to the abilities besides one specific thing. Look at the solo ones. Listen, there's a reason. It's by themselves. Again, if you really want to see me go more in depth and like make like goddamn like an hour or like 2 hour long video explaining each character in the specific instance of a Kirby ability matching, tell me. I will do that in about like 5 years. I'll try getting it out much sooner than that, but no promises. And if you actually did end up enjoying this, I hope you subscribe, you know, share this video. I hope that, I don't know, other people also like it. You can hit the notification bell, that's a thing, that's an option. Subscribing would be cool. Comment, tell me abilities like you'd like to see appear in the Kirby franchise. Tell me other options. If you want to go in depth in the comments, by all means, go ahead. I personally really love interaction for the comment section, and it's a shame not many people seem to use it, so go for it. Be my guest. Anyway, I want to get back to record my Let's Play and do other things, like other projects. So I wish you all a lovely day, and I can't wait to see you all again in 5 years or in another one of my random videos. Peace!